Ooh, that's sharp. I got hot glue down this whole thing to hold it down. Got a little cut there. I'll be right back once I get this off. Alright, I'm not sure how good this is going to work. Hope it doesn't mess nothing up, but I got to get this off. This is stuck to the bottom. Guess I should plug it in. Alright, I glued a piece of HDPE on the bottom of this, and we're going to use some more of that stuff here to block it off. I'm going to cut this down a little bit and then we'll get going from there. So it was better just to put a big glob down here and put this on here. So we're going to let that cool off and we'll be back. I'm not going to make you sit around until I open all of these. This is going to take a while. Alright. So that was fun. Not really. So now I've got to get all of these little tubules out of this. And this is going to take forever too. I am just so accident prone. I'm afraid I'm going to cut myself. That didn't work as good as I thought it would. Instead of using Starbond on this, I might try this hot glue. It's definitely going to take a while. Alright, we need to put a little bit in there just to set these, and I'm hoping this thing does not leak. We're going to use some black diamond, and then we're going to darken it up with this blue right here, which is stick fast dye powder. This is cobalt blue, by the way. We're just going to put a little bit at a time in here to get it to the darker. Alright, that's a pretty good color there. I like it. It's a metallic bluish dark blue. I'm not going to put, we're going to do these in quarter ounce or quarter inch pours because you put too much force on these things and they'll start leaking out real bad. It doesn't look like it's leaking at all right now. That doesn't mean anything. It could start leaking anytime, so we're gonna let this sit for a few hours. Hopefully it does good, and then we'll come back and we'll keep putting the 1/4-inch pours on it. Boom, be done with it. You see right here at the corner it started leaking. I'm hoping I got enough glue on it that it'll hold it good enough until this stuff will start gelling up in about 30 or 40 minutes. So hopefully it'll be good enough to hold it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it cracked straight across. But that's okay because we're going to fill this in with more resin. So I'll be right back after I mix some up. Probably going to need one more pour after this, but we'll wait until this one hardens up and see if there's any more cracks. I'm really surprised it cracked. It really wasn't that deep of a pour. I'm just trying to make sure there's no bubbles in there, because at the end of the crack, bubbles keep coming up. That tells me there's air inside of it. And that's what's going to suck. Alright, here we go. This is going to be the last pour. And then we're going to finish this bowl up.
I know what you're thinking. You just watched this video last week. Why am I redoing it this week? Well, I had a lot of people asking me to redo the video so they could see how this was made. They wanted to see if I had any issues or if I would do anything different. So, would I do anything different? Yes, I would. I have a lot of inclusions in here. Yes, drink, drink, drink. Okay, I've got a lot of voids and inclusions in this, in here. And the reason that happened, well, I'm not really sure. It could have been the dye I was using. That dye is used for resin stabilization, not for resin casting. But I think more so it was the hot glue I was using to stick everything together and stick it down. That could be it. I don't know. Maybe it was the wood. The red was having a reaction that a red foam was appearing on the top of it, and I'd have to scrape that off before I do the next pour. And it caused a lot of issues in there. You can hold this up to light and you can see all the cracks and bubbles inside of it. When I was turning it, it was super hard. I'm talking about my carbides wouldn't even cut through. It was skipping off of it. You can see that in the video a little bit. So I got out my Arbortech mini grinder and I ground it out, and then I put a brand new carbide bit on it and slowly got it so it's nice and smooth. Overall, I'm extremely happy with this. I tried something new with the straws to get the stars in there. I took little straws and put resin in there. It was very time consuming. Not only did I have to put enough resin in each one, I had to wait for the bubbles to come up, and then I had to take them all apart and cut them out. You saw that was over an hour of cutting them out of the straws. So it was a fun build. And will I do it again? Yes, it was an experiment. If you have any suggestions or any comments, head on down to the comment section, leave them there. I try to answer every single comment. If you haven't seen what I've been up to in my shop, head on over to Instagram and Facebook. I really appreciate it if you went down and hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and shared the video. It really helps me out. And until I see you on my next video, stay cool.